Everyone, welcome back to another episode of Alex the Explainer. And in today's video, well, it's another episode of relationships in nature. And this relationship in nature is going to be about convergent evolution, where two animals evolve similar traits. So they kind of look like they're related to each other, even though they might not. So how can two animals look like each other and look similar without them being closely related? Well, convergent evolution is where two animals evolve similar traits without them being closely related to each other on the evolutionary family tree. Take, for instance, crocodilians and spinosaurids. Crocodilians, like gharials, caimans, alligators, and crocodiles, have very long snouts for catching and eating fish. Same with the spinosaurids, like Spinosaurus, Suchomimus, and Baryonyx. All of them have long snouts for catching and eating fish. However, crocodilians are not actual dinosaurs, so they're not actually that closely related on the evolutionary family tree. However, the body plan of long snouts for eating fish was so effective that it evolved in completely different lineages. This is what's interesting about convergent evolution, because it shows how truly effective a body plan can be, like a long snout for catching fish. Another good example of convergent evolution is between the fish, Dunkleosteus, and birds of prey, like the hawks and eagles. Dunkleosteus, which was around 370 million years ago in the Devonian period, was a member of a group known as the placoderms. These fish had armor on the front of their heads for protection, and they ranged in size from small little creatures to massive apex predators like Dunkleosteus. They didn't actually have real teeth. They just had extended bone from their jaws that were sharpened to create nice blades. With the added bonus of a very massive bite force, Dunkleosteus was able to slice fish completely in half with a single bite, and it was pretty effective and allowed placoderms to survive until the Devonian extinction at the end of the Devonian, which wiped out a lot of creatures. This same body plan has actually been reused in birds of prey, like eagles and hawks. They don't actually have teeth either. They just have keratin that was extended and sharpened to form a beak, like most other birds. In terms of eagles, it was used to slice meat. A pretty interesting example of convergent evolution. Another really interesting example of convergent evolution is between sharks, ichthyosaurs, and dolphins. Sharks have a distinct type of body plan, with pectoral fins, a dorsal fin, and a fluke tail that's used to move very effectively through the oceans. This body plan was used in lizards that returned to the water, like the ichthyosaurs, as well as different mammals that return to the water, like dolphins. Convergent evolution is truly amazing, because animals that usually would have a completely different type of relationship in nature also have another different type of relationship in nature that's pretty interesting. Usually, eagles and fish would have had a predator-prey relationship. However, they also have a convergent evolution relationship, as Dunkleosteus and the birds of prey, like, of course, the hawks and the eagles, have similar body plans. It truly is interesting. So guys, bye guys, and stay Shrektastic.